One of these days, I am actually going to be on time. Wait, let me adjust my light because, oh Lord. Oh my God. Here, we can do that. Because let me tell you something. Oh, the lighting looks good today. It looks really good today. Period. Yay. Yay. Hello, hello, hello. I am your girl B Wilson as I adjust my back pillows. Your girl needs some lumbar support. Get my little notes out. Do a little quick gloss for y'all. Oh gosh. Is it 8 o'clock already? Oh my god, it's 8:06. Lord. One of these days I'm gonna be on time, I promise you. Next week I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna get on right at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on right 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What gloss is this? This is chocolate. This is Fenty. I love this. I have to talk about, I just bought NYX um, Butter Bling Gloss. And I swear to God, it is like an entire dupe for this. I want to say it is, but I got to test it out like side by side. I got to do a little side by side. In the tube, it looks very close. And especially because like this is, it's always sold out. Like that's my last one. I don't even put it in my kit because it's always sold out. And plus there's a lot of like bling to it. So yeah, yeah, yeah. What is going on? It's been a week. Yeah. It's been a week. Thank you guys. It's been a week. It's been a hell of a week. Lord, it's been a hell of a week. So today is Tuesday, May 14th. It's been a week and a day since I have launched my website, bwilsonbeauty.com. If you have not had a chance to go check it out, go check it out. I am ever eternally grateful for everybody who has checked it out thus far, who has shown some love and like just been so just with the outpouring of love about everything. I am stepping back into my content creator era. I'm not quitting my job, but I am stepping back into my content creator era. So yeah, I'm sending out a quick email on my iPad. Lord, I swear, this is like it's a never ending thing. So let's just get into it because like I have so many notes. I have so many notes. I have like so many notes. Yes, they are highlighted too because I need to stay on topic, okay? But yes, so real quick, Be Wilson Beauty launched. I am forever grateful, and that included my content creator and UGC portfolio. It also has my pricing on there. I have sent out press releases and pitches already. I mean, nothing but positive. Nothing but positive feedback from like other creators, from friends, from family, and especially from the brands. I just got an email today. I'm so excited. I'm going to be working with basically a store that I am in all the time. Like, if you know me, you know where I go. You know, I get up early in the morning. I like to be the first person in there. Yeah, so I am extremely happy to be partnering with this brand. So that is something to look forward to come early summer. Yeah, like June. I just got the email today. I'm flabbergasted. I'm floored. And it's been a week. It's been a week. Like when I tell you you have to manifest the life that you want, and when you're manifesting it, you have to put in the work for it. Because to be perfectly honest, this whole opportunity, I contacted them. I contacted them with, one of my tried and true templates and reached out to their PR and whoever does their influencer relations. And I just said, hey, I want to work with you. Like, what's up? What's good? What's tea? And their influencer relations person got back to me and they were like, hey, we took a look at your site. We took a look at your portfolio. We loved it. We took a look at your socials. We really want to work with you. So we are literally um, just working out like the whole deliverables and money thing. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's crazy because when you pray about stuff, when you manifest, when you just be like, okay, I'm going to do this. And then when it actually happens, you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I got this email, like, the email from this company came at like 4 something, which is after I get off work. And I had to read it like 5 or 6 times to even, like, is this email for me? This email is for me. Like, oh my God, I'm flabbergasted. I'm floored. So I can't wait till that gets out. But into my notes, right? Because 2 things. The show is going to be officially called Beauty, Business, and BS, right? Because that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about beauty. We're going to talk about some business stuff when it comes to being a content creator. And we are going to talk about BS. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about. So, we're going to talk about everything, right? And the first thing up is the title, Bumble for the fucking fumble. You know something? If you have been online for the past week, like, Bumble, Bumble, I need y'all to be so for real right now. I do. I need y'all to be. Maybe my hair is too tight. Maybe I need to loosen my hair up. Because, Bumble, I need y'all to be so fucking for real right now. Who told a woman owned company to target the female demographic and tell them to stop being celibate? Celibacy is whack. It's trash. You don't want to be celibate anymore, girl. Go on and pop that coochie like a real one. I mean, that apology, I don't think they hired Olivia Pope. That apology, let me tell you what that apology was given. The apology that Bumble put out for this poor advertising, it was giving euphoria. Yeah, they must be using the same one. They can't possibly be using the tried and true Olivia Pope. They can't possibly. That's a lie, right? So, no, no, I refuse. They have two. They have two apologies, two scripted apologies. Lovely. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in either one. We know exactly what happened. We know that we hit them in the pocketbook. We know that, whenever these companies do their bullshit and they think they're going to get away with it. What? The one they just filed today, and then that week when I saw the one yesterday. I saw the one yesterday, which made me think about it. Like, Bumble, you totally fumbled. You totally fumbled. If I, I'm so confused as to who be in the conference rooms for these meetings, like who actually approves this type of BS. Like, y'all literally looked at those ads and was like, oh, celibacy. No, it ain't it. It ain't it. Go ahead and yeah, just go ahead and pop it. Pop it like a real one. Okay? Yes. Pussy popping on a handstand. That's what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Okay? No, 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 no. I'm sorry. No. A lot of people stop using Bubble because I, myself, my friends, a lot of people just stopped using these types of apps. We've actually uninstalled them. I have uninstalled all of the dating apps. All of the dating apps. Because you know what? If I can't meet somebody through a mutual friend, meet somebody in person, I'm good. I don't want to. And then it's like, because we all hear the horror stories. Like, this woman went on her bachelorette party and come to find out her fiance has a whole paid subscription to Bumble. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to do it, because this ain't it. This ain't it. We ain't it. We're not doing it. Nope. Mm-mm. So yeah, I guess that was their ad campaign to come back and I guess try to get us to use the app. Nope, I'll pass. I'm okay. Yeah, trash. Goodbye. Um, I will tell you who is a winner when it comes to marketing. That is Milkbone. I was just talking with JoJo about the Milkbone commercial. Baby, I love it. Honey, at this point in the game, they said, oh, you going to choose the bear? Well, guess what? Pick Mr. Snuffles. Because Mrs. Snuffles is going to give you loyalty. Mrs. Snuffles is going to give you companionship. Mrs. Snuffles, would you like this milk bone? And I love it because it's so, you can tell it's like very bachelor inspired. And you know how everybody, I remember returning to work on like a Tuesday morning when we were like normal before COVID and in the office. And it was just like, whenever The Bachelor aired, that was the only part. Baby, they could have tore that fucking house up on the whole episode. But when it came to the rose ceremony, that was the only part anybody cared about. And I love the fact that they capitalized off of that and they capitalized off of like, yeah, get yourself a companion. I am telling you, ladies, I often say this like, I don't know how I ended up with this big ass dog, right? And then B, um, I don't know how I would live without this big ass dog. To be honest, he's become such an intricate part of my life, of my family, just with everything. Like I know he is a rescue, but I will happily admit that at the time, which wasn't on purpose that I got him, you know, it kind of was literally like a beautiful accident that I even ended up with Zulu. And it's like I often say, who rescued who? Um, you know, I went through like a very devastating loss personally, and I didn't have a reason to leave the house. I had the cats, but you know, cats use a litter box, so I literally didn't have a reason to leave my house. But then I started to look at him and was like, oh, I can't do this to my dog, you know. And I ended up taking him out and taking him on like these super long walks and just getting out and getting air and seeing the city and walking around by myself and just really like basically being a human. Like I really do feel like my dog saved my life. So, you know, people can say what they want to say. They can hate on the way we treat our dogs. But listen, don't nobody live better than a black woman's dog. Go fight with your mother. Okay? That's just a fact. Okay? The black wife glow up also applies to rescue animals, okay, baby? Let me explain that to you. It applies to our animals as well. Because even with my cat is also a rescue. I have often shared what he looked like when I first got him, and I thought he was a short haired cat. Everything about him said, oh, he's going to be a little short haired cat. You know, I won't have to worry about this. Next thing I know, this motherfucker blows the fuck up. He's big, he's husky. And then all this fur, all this super thick, long fur comes out of no fucking where. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? He doesn't even look like the same cat that I got when I got him. You know, and that's the same with, you know, with Zulu. Like, he always was a handsome boy. And he's even a more handsome boy. Like, he's laying down now because he ate his nice home cooked meals, right? But yeah, shout out to Milkbone for actually reading the room. Milkbone paid attention. They did what needed to be done. They like, what? Who the fuck? Shut up. Oh, okay. I mean, we can block you. Like, I don't even understand like who this person is. Yeah, remove. Goodbye. Get out of here. Like, who the fuck is this? I don't even know who this person is telling me to shut up on my show. Yo, I swear to God, like these internet people be crazy. I don't know who that was. Somebody random. But moving on, as we are still going to see that whole thing. This is why we choose the bear. This is why we choose the bear. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Paul. Hi. Okay, welcome to the room. Don't tell me to shut up because I will delete your ass too. Like that other person who had to get out of here. But we're moving on in other relationship news, right? We are talking about. I woke up this morning and I had no intentions on speaking about this. I promise you, I did not. But Clay from Love is Blind, the Shade Room this morning actually reported. Oh, thank you. I got this. Thank you. This is my cup. It's called the Naked Girl because as you drink it on the inside, you can't really see right now because it's still full. She's actually like topless or something like that, right? So, yeah, what the fuck? Why is this person still here? Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, unwanted spam. Like, report. Like, get out of here. Ay, 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 I swear. This is crazy. So Clay from Love is Blind. And we all know Clay. We know that when Love is Blind was on, we were rooting for like Clay and AD. But Clay had so many red flags from the very beginning of that show. It was like freaking ridiculous, right? Why this man is just proving everybody right. So you have to know the context of what we are talking about. When Love is Blind, the reunion aired, Clay went on this whole PR press tour. He even took his mother on there with him. He took his best friend. And like they were talking about AD and like, oh, her finances were funny and everything else. AD's finances were never funny. AD was always a very well kept woman, right? She always had her own money. She had a job. She was a bottle girl back in Charlotte where she was from. And she never like made it a secret that she's a very well kept woman as well. Like if you want to be a man in her life, you have to treat her you have to be a man of a certain caliber and treat her a certain way, right? She never lied about that. Me, AD, girl, we are here with it. You have to be a man of a certain stature. You have to be a man of a certain caliber. You have to be a provider. That is it, point blank, period. And you know, like the guy that she used to deal with, he was a club owner. Like, yeah, he had money to take care of her in the lifestyle that she was very, very much used to. So it wasn't that she wasn't used to a certain type of lifestyle. It wasn't that she wasn't providing herself with that lifestyle. So here he come, right? Um, Talking about how her finances were funny and that's why he couldn't marry her, blah 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 blah. Basically, it was all gaslighting. It was all gaslighting. Just say, yeah, you wasn't that guy. And to be honest, you weren't really attracted to AD. Even though she's a gorgeous girl, banging ass body, you just weren't really attracted to her. I never thought he was. I always thought, I was like, I think Clay doesn't know that AD was black or fully black. That's what it kind of like gave to me. Like maybe he thought that she might be maybe biracial or just non-black, you know? And he never seemed like the type that would be with a black woman. And the fact that you were on Love is Blind, if you take a look at this man's social media, sir, the last thing that you are having a problem with is getting women. Miss me with that bullshit and go try that over there, right? So Clay is booed up with an industry chick. Her name is Selena Powell. And again, this is reported by the Shade Room. They actually did a hard launch on Selena's Instagram story or page or whatever. And so, of course, there were screenshots taken and everything else. And it was just like, we knew it. We knew it. So, Selena, baby, are y'all ready? Yes, Cat Stacks Jr., okay? First and foremost, what does she even really actually look like? Because I can't find any photos of her before all the fillers, and I believe she had some type of rhinoplasty done. We all know she got a BBL body. You know, it's giving build a bitch. Like that's what it really is giving. So and this is a short list, and I only stopped here because I got tired of writing, basically. Selena Powell has been linked to DJ Academics. They were in a very public relationship. He actually bought her a car in 2020 for her birthday. She faked a pregnancy with Offset. She was actually the girl that was involved with some drama in regards to Offset and Cardi B. And this was probably early on in their Offset and Cardi B's relationship, where she faked the pregnancy with Offset, so she was really like his sneaky link or whatever. And but then it was wild because at the same time, some girl actually did end up being like really, really pregnant by Offset. Oh, excuse me. And that was some wild shit, right? But anyway, Moneybag Yo, Soldier Boy, Jimmy, why the fuck I can't read my own handwriting? Jimmy Smacks. Now that confuses me because who the fuck is Jimmy Smacks? Who the fuck are these people? And of course Drake, right? So that's the short list. Mind you, there were many, many other names on that list, right? But I just kind of stuck to those those couple because besides Jimmy Snacks, whatever, because I don't know that man. Um, mm, I'm just like, so you had so much to say about her finances, and yeah. Oh my God, you know what's so funny? I remember when now that you mentioned Cat Stacks, right? I remember when Cat Stacks got deported. Does anybody else? And like, I feel like that was like the internet's first, like, wait a minute, what do you mean deported? Like, how the fuck was she here? I just remember being so confused, like, how the fuck was she here? Where is she from? And like, I remember me and my friends Googling ICE, like, what the fuck is ICE? And, and that's so funny because so many of us are immigrants. Like, so many of us are like first generation American. And yet, and still, we were still like, wait, she's not from here? Oh my God. Yes, that is when Media Take Out World Star. I read about this on the YBF.com. Yes, this is when having a website and having a blog was it. Baby, when I tell you after my lunch, so say if my lunch was 12 to 1, at 1 o'clock I was faithfully logging in to the YBF.com without fail. Without fail, I was logging the fuck in and that was it, right? So yeah, that whole thing, like, Clay, you are just proving everybody right about you. And then you kiss that girl in her mouth. Mm. I mean, I mean, sir, I guess you want to know what that mouth do, but mm. Anywho, in other internet ratchety news, right? Um, This 7-year old. So first of all, let me just start here. Shout out to Nosy Bystander for covering this because I saw this right, um, and I said this man is diabolical. Who is this man? I need to know who he is. So there is a 7-year old who watched her daddy get jumped because she was bullying another little girl. And the little girl's father and his brothers came and jumped her daddy, right? Let me just tell you, this man did a TikTok and it told me everything I need to know about him. And I was like, yup, that's a real nigga right there. Actually, he did two TikToks, right? The first follow up was like, I don't know why everybody in the comments asking me why I jumped this man. He was like, shit, life jumps you every day. Bills be jumping you at the first of the month. Your job be jumping you. Like, you get jumped by life every fucking day. And I was like, you know what? Sir, you are actually correct. You are correct, right? So then he did another TikTok and he was like, I just find it appalling that grown men are on here like, oh, you want to fly to where I'm at and fight me, to represent this man that you never met. And he was like, a lot of y'all don't even have custody of your kids. A lot of y'all miss y'all kids because y'all only see them once a month. A lot of y'all don't even know y'all kids are being bullied because you're not even present in their life. Now, he did go on to say that there was letters that he wrote to the school first and foremost. He also went on to say that he had a parent-teacher conference where it was the teacher, the principal, his daughter, the other girl that was bullying his daughter, and then her mother, the bully's mother and the bully's father. Let me explain something to you. The fact that it escalated to that man jumping that man, he deserved it. That man deserved to be jumped, and y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say. I'm standing 10 toes down, and I'm standing on business on this one. He took every logical step that a parent should take in regards to any type of conflict your child is going through at that school. And if it's one thing that we have seen, especially on TikTok, because I see it all the time on TikTok, these schools don't be doing shit. Baby, these kids be getting punched. They be getting their hair cut by other students. They be doing some real diabolical shit and the school does nothing. I can only imagine. And you know why the school does nothing? Because the kids do nothing. If that girl is a bully, if she's being mean to that other little girl and picking on her because she's small. And he also pointed out that his daughter is also smaller than his other one. Baby, she probably a big old linebacker bitch, okay? And I said it. I said it about a 7-year-old child. I don't care. She's probably a fucking linebacker for her age, right? Picking on somebody smaller than her. And that is behavior that is learned in the house, right? That's behavior that she's learned in the house. And I'm sorry. I know I don't have children, but I fully agree. These are consequences that you have to learn. Okay, little mamas, you put your daddy in this position, and now he probably somewhere with a busted lip and a swollen eye because you decided that you wanted to bully somebody else's child. Baby, that is the epitome of you will fuck around. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. That's what that was. And I'm sorry. I am so people when they're like, oh, people suppress charge. No, they shouldn't. More people should do that. More people should do that. Yeah, he put himself in a situation because why didn't you? If he would have done what he was supposed to do as a father and discipline his daughter and tell her that bullying is wrong and everything else, half the time, a lot of these bullies, guess where they get it from? They get it from their parents. They get it honest. A lot of this behavior is a learned behavior, and the first place you learn it is in the house. That's where you learn it. So yeah. Now we're getting into, baby, why is the pageant world so messy right now? I need to understand why the pageant world is so ridiculously messy right now. I know we're talking about the discourse with the Miss Connecticut and the young girl that was on she was on the show Smothered, and she did this whole TikTok rant about how she should have won Miss Connecticut. She competed 5 times and blah 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 blah. Let me say something to you. As somebody who is a pageant girly, right? Love pageants down. That's a part of my history and everything else. You literally got online and said that you competed 5 times, baby. I will never allow anybody to make a fool of me 5 times. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. And to be perfectly honest, your whole attitude is the reason why you didn't win. Your whole attitude, it's not giving beauty queen. It's not giving the epitome of class. And then when you actually watch the episode, because she's like, oh, I was on a reality show. She was on Smothered. When you watch that actual show, it gave me the biggest fucking ick. Like, are you and your mom really acting like this? And I think she's like 19 or 20 or something like that. Girl, how are you going to get married? How are you going to get married? But anyway, so the current Miss USA and the current Miss Teen USA, the Miss USA Nolia Voigt from Utah, and Miss Teen USA Uma Sophia. So mind you, I cannot pronounce this young lady's last name, so I'm not even going to try to butcher it. Both of them turned in their resignation letters to the Miss USA organization. Now, what was another gotcha was that the runner-up for Miss Teen USA, not my light shutting off. This is just so ghetto. But anyway, luckily I have wonderful lighting in my home, so whatever, right? But the runner-up for the Miss Teen USA, she actually declined to become Miss Teen USA. Okay. Now, Miss USA, Nolia Voigt from Utah, she actually put her resignation letter up on the internet and everything else. And of course, like the internet does, they did some snooping and everything else. And actually, there was a hidden message in her resignation letter, and it said, I am silence. And everybody started speculating about what that means. I am silence. I am silent. Well, let me tell you what it means. There is a lifetime NDA in place for both Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, right? I don't ever recall that being a thing. I don't ever recall a lifetime NDA being mandatory for the winner, mandatory for a contestant. I'm very taken aback by that because my thing about it is like, what exactly is going on in the Miss USA organization that you need a lifetime NDA? It's a fucking beauty pageant. It's a beauty pageant. It's based off of your looks and how smart you are and how poised and put together you are. What could you possibly need an NDA for somebody's lifetime, right? For a lifetime. What could you possibly need an NDA for that? It again, it gives. I'm sorry, it's a red flag for me. It's a no for me. It's a red flag, right? So yesterday, their mothers appeared on Good Morning America to speak for their daughters because their daughters are under an NDA. And let me tell you something. It was exactly what I thought it was. If you have not seen, there is a documentary that was on Hulu going behind the scenes of like all of the pageants, like the Miss USA, the state level, the Miss Teen USA, and it was just like it's become a mess. It's become a mess. Like I hate to say this, but when that man owned the Miss Universe organization, the one thing that I can say is that it was a very well run organization. It was a well oiled machine. After he was forced to, let it go, get rid of it, and everything else, it has just been downhill. Like the pageants aren't seen on major networks anymore. It's just not what it used to be. And I'm just like, what is going on here? So yeah, and they even said they resigned amid toxic workplace accusations and workplace bullying accusations. Let me explain something to you, right? Workplace bullying is a fucking thing. And I need people to stop with the gaslighting and the rhetoric. Like, people won't just walk around and hate you just for existing. Because that's very much a thing. People will very, very much dislike you because I don't like the way you talk. You don't like the fact that I speak English? Like what? I mean, what? You don't like the fact that I speak another language, or what is it? People will legitimately not fucking like you for no reason outside of the fact that you are a living, breathing human being, or that you just have more personality than they do, right? It's probably some old has-been ass bitches in there that is just really making it a very toxic environment. It is, yeah. Mm. Because I've run into them. I've run into them where you are living the life that they feel as though they should have, and they will make your workplace horrible. They will try. I've run into a lot of people that were like, oh, you know what? I just up and quit. I found another job. I up and quit. I found another job. It's like, oh, okay. Like you want to be uncomfortable, bitch. I'm gonna make you uncomfortable, and that's that. Okay. So yeah. And next up, we have some good news. I want to give a huge shout out to my girl Tabitha. She just launched her YouTube channel. It is called Tabby Talks. So if you guys get a chance to check it out, please go to her channel. It's called Tabby Talks. I am going to post some links here. I'm going to post some links on my YouTube because she talks about life, encouragement. I really don't like Tabby was like things she learned in her 20s. Tabby is still in her 20s. Maybe your early 20s, maybe. Maybe your early 20s, Tabs. But yeah, you're still in your 20s, right? So I don't know. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. I am so proud of her for taking the leap and just getting out there and making her YouTube channel. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. I can't wait to see, what the future holds. So congrats, Tabby. And again, it is called Tabby Talks. So go watch her. Her last one was really good. She talked about how she saved $10,000. And let me tell you something. That's no easy feat. That's no easy feat. She actually needs a part two to give you like some very specific like what you need to do. Cause I was here for it. I'm still here for it. Yeah. So yeah. Again, congratulations, sis, and we will be watching. So, oh, I'm just running through my little list here. Look at this. I think I might stay at an hour tonight because that was always the goal. The goal, especially because, like, I'm so sorry, my actual schedule, because I'm not quitting my job. I don't know who fucking told y'all. I work in finance. I love my job. I'm there, right? I work a regular schmegular 9 to 5 like a lot of people, and I also do my content creation when I'm not, at work. It's kind of like my 5 to 9, aside from my 9 to 5. And with the weather warming up, there are a lot of content creator events that are going on. So unfortunately, my schedule only provides me with one day to go live, and that is today. So it will be every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join me here on YouTube for Beauty, Business, and BS. Right? Speaking of BS, maybe y'all can help me out. Who won the Metro Boomin beat? Who won it? I'm trying to figure out who was the winner because there were so many people online. Baby, when I tell you the diss tracks, chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. I loved it. I'm here for it. I loved it. They are actually it's still going in. And then on top of that, Metro Boomin said, you know what? It's so good that whoever the winner is, they're going to get 10K and a beat. And then after that, they are going to get, I think the runner up is going to get a beat, a free beat from Metro Boomin. So if you know, like I know, and you follow his career, baby, that's a gold mine right there. To get a free beat from Metro Boomin, what? Crazy. But yeah, again, there's so many. There's so many. Yeah, the beat is catchy. Oh, Tabby! Tabby, did you hear me give you a little shout out? So for those who have been in the room and everything else, this is Tabby that's commenting from Tabby Talk. So again, go and follow my girl. She's on her journey. I love this for her. But yes, there's so many on the Metro Boomin beat, right? That I can't keep up, right? But we need to talk about how BBL Drizzy really is going to be like the song of the summer. It's going to be the song of the summer. You can't tell me that and Not Like Us. Yeah, speaking of Not Like Us, I'm I didn't even think about this. I was actually watching clips of the Joe Buttons podcast because I don't watch that podcast. I really don't, right? And Joe Buttons was listening to Not Like Us and everything else, and he was like, yo, Drake had better be happy that it is not HBCU season because the way that beat goes hard. It goes hard. Now, mind you, do I see Not Like Us kind of dying off over the summer? I actually do. I do. I actually do. But wait till fall. Give it till fall. Give it till HBCU season comes. Baby, when I tell you I am salivating at the thought of the drum line and the horns practicing. Ooh, HBCU season this year with all them diss tracks and everything like that. Baby, we're not going to forget Chris Brown. We're not going to forget Breezy. I don't care how toxic that man is. That diss right there, that beat that was behind it. Oh, wait till HBCU season. Mark my words. Wait till it. I can't wait personally. I can't. And keeping with, the whole messiness, the whole BS and everything else, for all of my Love and Marriage Huntsville fans, Melody Holt dropped another single, and it's called Nobody's Business. Let me just say something to you. She looks amazing. That's first and foremost, right? Secondly, it's a bop. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. What you say you need the beef to be over because we need some Drake summer music. Girl, goodbye. Goodbye. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Chris Brown did eat. He did eat on that particular track. But when I tell you, you want to talk about a nigga that take it too far, that whole line in the song where he said that everybody said that, yeah, it should have been you. Come on, Breezy. Even if they said it, you don't repeat it and they put it in a diss track. He took it too far with that one. That was a lot. That was a lot. Speaking of dogs, here come mine. Please don't knock over my stand with that damn tail. Let me just say something to you. This tail is a whole weapon, and now I am beginning to understand why some people clip their dog's tail. Baby, he knocks everything over with this tail, and it's like it never hurts him. It never hurts him. I mean, he smacks it against the wall. He smacks it against the door. Never hurts him. He's fine. He's walking around, still wagging it. I don't care, but whatever. But yeah, Melanie Holt, nobody's business, baby. When I tell you, it's almost like an R&B diss track for her ex husband Martell, and I'm here for it. She looks amazing. The visuals are. She actually sounds really good. The melody is phenomenal. I mean, yeah, I forgot she actually put out another single like 2 years ago. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, it is on the OWN network and it is on the next season. Like the new season already premiered, I think like 2 weeks ago. So, if you haven't had a chance to catch up with it, please catch up with it. Let me just say something to you. If you are a Real Housewives fan and everything else, Love and Marriage Huntsville, it gives me life. It gives me life. It gives me everything I need. Love and Marriage DC, eh, eh. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of neither here nor there with that. But yeah. So, and what else? Ooh, May 16th. We are 2 days away. We are 2 days away from Bridgerton. I am so excited. I am so excited. Um, I have been a Bridgerton fan since day one. I know everybody was like, "Oh, it was just something to watch while I was on COVID." Da 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 da. No, I am a Bridgerton fan. I am looking forward to this because season three it airs in 2 days on Netflix, and it's gonna focus on Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington. First and foremost, I love everybody's name in this. It's like so old English and everything else. It's funny because I actually went to college and it was weird because they were black, right? And they didn't quite understand that I was just like, oh, you might have your slave owner's last name. They were like, what are you talking about? We're black. Da 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 da. Your last name is Brewington. That's not black. Okay? So yeah, there's that. But anyway, it is going to come out in two parts, and each part is going to have 4 episodes apiece. So we're going to get the first 4 on Thursday. I'm so happy I'm working from home. And then we're going to get the next 4 in June. Um, I love Bridgerton. What can I say? I love Bridgerton. I love all the PR. I love all the events that they've been putting out, for the upcoming season. I'm here for it. What can I say? It is what it is. Let's go, Bridgerton. So we'll definitely, I don't know. I might do like a special, I don't know, episode if I can, if I have time. If I have time, I might jump on here on Friday and just do like a special Bridgerton first 4 episodes, talk about what we think, who returned, who didn't, and everything else. Okay. All right, Savvy. We do need a Bridgerton live chat session. I'll probably just give the girls 24 hours to watch it, and then on Friday, I could do a Bridgerton chat. Yeah. Yeah, Friday I definitely could do a Bridgerton chat. So we'll do that. And we are at the beauty section. Okay, we gotta talk about beauty. I always get in these places where it's like I started my career with beauty. I started my career in hair and makeup and everything else. And now as I look at my content and things like that, like my website is literally B Wilson Beauty. Yet I never post beauty content. I rarely talk about beauty on my online like this live show and even when I do things on TikTok. And I'm like, that really needs to change because I am constantly trying new beauty products in Sephora, in Walmart, in Ulta, in all these different places. So I need to share all of those things. So, excuse me. It's so funny. Fenty, right? Fenty just launched like a new foundation a little while ago, maybe a week ago. There was this huge event in LA and everything else, right? But Fenty teased that there is a tinted SPF on the way, and this was on via their Instagram. Actually, today, I'm here for it. I am here for it. When I tell you, when it comes to foundations and things of that nature, aside from I didn't like the original foundation that Fenty put out, but everything after that, their hydrating foundation, their easy drops, this new glow foundation, the highlighter drops, like everything, the eyeshadows, the eyeliners, especially the mascara, like on a daily basis. That is my Fenty, because I'm black. That is, baby, that mascara, it eats down. It does. It eats down. So I am very excited because I think that their coloring is beautiful. They have a wonderful range from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. And I am excited to see what they do, especially with like a tinted SPF, because that has been one of the things that has been hardest for me to find. You know, if I do find a tinted SPF, it's always chalky. Don't take no photos. Don't take no damn photos in it, because you come out looking casket sharp, and yeah, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for looking casket sharp. Okay, that's not why we're here. Uh, and then it's like the tone is always off. So I did notice that it is coming in 10 shades from what I saw on the IG post. It's 10 shades, and it'll actually be available later on in May. So we're gonna cross our fingers, because as soon as it drops, I'm gonna go buy it. As soon as it drops, I'm gonna go buy it. There was also a couple of new Fenty items that I actually I'm getting around to trying and reviewing, and I actually can't wait for that. So, and again, at the beginning of the show, I was talking about this. This is called the chocolate, and this is like a gloss. It's like a bling gloss. It has a lot of like reflex in it. It looks amazing. I love it. This is one of my favorite brown girl nudes. I know it's a gloss, but whatever. It's a nude for me, right? And I just put it on with a liner, and I put, my gloss on, and I keep it going. So NYX dropped the butter bling glosses, which is half the price. I don't even think it's half the price. It's like a fraction of the price of Fenty. I need to do a side by side color swatching to see how close it is in coloring, right? Because yeah, yeah. I, NYX NYX is another company that does no wrong in my book. The NYX butter glosses have been a staple in my personal makeup kit as well as my professional makeup kit for years. Like, I am that person. I'm so sorry. I will go in Ulta and I will take the entire ring of sugar, the entire row of sugar cookie. Okay, I will take the entire row of praline. I'm taking the entire row because I just use it so much. Like, how can you not? You use it, like, these are shades I use all the time. Um, I also was on Trend Mood today, which is a fabulous Instagram account if you want to know and keep up to date with what's launching. It says that Makeup by Mario has a new bronzing and shaping serum. It is 7 shades. It's going to be $36. It drops on May 16th. May 16th is a very popular date, right? And it comes with a pump, as well as you can unscrew the pump off, like the top off, and you can use it as an applicator. I cannot wait, because the 7 shades, there are cool and warm tones, and it looks like it's something that's going to fit every skin tone. And let me tell you something. I don't know. Makeup by Mario, I love the foundation. The concealer, I am in love with. I do want to get a little bit of a brighter shade. That concealer, it eats down. It eats down. I don't know what to say. And then also in beauty news, rounding out this beauty segment, my girl Danessa Myricks. Let me say something to you. When I think about a brand, if somebody asks me if there was a brand like you can never use another brand ever again in your life. Just one brand. The first brand that pops into my mind is the Myrick. The second brand that pops into my mind is Makeup Forever. Now, y'all can go argue with y'all mama. That's just my personal opinion, right? I've been doing makeup for a very, very, very long time. And those are two brands that have been tried and true. It doesn't matter what I pick up. It might not be my shade. It might not be something that I'm going to be using personally, but it has always been something that I can add to my artistry kit. It's always something that is just like universally flattering. I do think that in regards to coloring for lipsticks, lip colors, Makeup Forever can do better. I do believe that they can do better because baby, they are known for this. They will release like 30 new lipsticks, right? And only maybe 8 of them will be like just, oh, yes, here go the color. Here go the color of the year right here, right? You know, um, but then again, Makeup Forever is an artistry brand. It's an artistry brand. It was based off of artists. Like Danny Sands started off as an artist, not a makeup artist, but an actual like an artist, like a painter artist. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. And once you realize that, you know that bit of information, where the brand has, come and gone and everything else, like it starts to make sense. Because I remember working at a Makeup Forever store many, many moons ago. We had a very large SFX section in which pro artists would, come and shop and everything else, right? So, yeah, there's that. And then when I think about Danessa Myricks, when I tell you as an OG in the beauty community, Danessa has always been that one brand. She's going to give you exactly what you need. You didn't know you needed it, but you need it, right? I think that there is just one palette that I'm kind of on the fence about. And I do feel like it's only because I need to play around more on set with it. I've used this palette personally. So, and I also have 2 more that I need to open and put in my kit. But I just, I need to play around with this palette more. And I've had it for like quite some time. So I don't know what the fuck I'm waiting for. But anyway, Danessa Myricks and My Kit Co., they have a brand new brush collab. Okay. It is the Yummy Brush Collection. I only have pricing for the full set. That's the face, the eyes, just everything. And it is $450 for the full set. And I know that that seems like a lot. I know that seems like a lot of money for brushes, right? For makeup brushes. However, let me just say this. If you are a makeup artist, it is well worth the investment because your tools, like your makeup brushes, those are basically what make or break you, right? And I know people are like, oh, sometimes I do it with my hands. Sometimes I can do makeup with just a beauty blender. And that's all. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No shade towards beauty blender. No shade towards people who, apply makeup with their hands because I often do. I took a couple of classes at NARS and that's their technique. They apply it with their hands and I see that. However, for me, it will never replace the placement and the coverage that a brush will give you. It just for me, that's just for me. It will not. There is something about my makeup brushes. It's almost like they are my weapons of choice. So I saw this and I was like, this is definitely a must-have. I probably will keep it for just my VIP clients or if I'm doing like a very specific and special portfolio update. That's it. If anything, I will probably, I am in love with the eye set. I'll probably get an eye set for myself because I actually I have what I have for my foundations and stuff. It's what I use. I love it. But I don't really have brushes for my eyes. And I'm looking to, get some of that. So I'll probably do that. And then the Yummy Skin Blurring Lowlighter Soft Glow Highlighter. This is available at Sephora. I am waiting for mine to be shipped because I just ordered mine from a professional makeup site. because I get a good discount. I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I don't have it. But it is a highlighter for people who hate highlighters. And if you know, you know. Like that should, I guess, kind of make sense. It's a highlighter for people who don't like highlighters. So you get that glow, you get that lift, but it's not a in your face bling like, like a highlighter. Um, it, yeah, yeah, I really need to get back in the lab and really start, testing out and showing you guys like all of these different products and things like that. I actually found when I was moving a box of unopened LC Cosmetics items, and I have been a fan of LC Cosmetics for probably since they started, since that first eyeshadow palette. And let me tell you something. I just opened that eyeshadow palette. Just opened it and just started using it. And baby, when I tell you it eats, understand like how are people missing out on such absolutely phenomenal and amazing products? It's like, stop, 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 stop. The Nessa Myricks, the blurring skin balm. I am so looking forward to that. I really want to try that. It just looks like something that would be really, really good and lightweight on your skin for the summertime, as well as like kind of blur out your pores and things like that. Um, the Chrome Flakes, the Nessa Myricks, and what else does she have? It is the Color Fix. That's what it's called. Is it called Color Fix? It is. It's called Color Fix. There's different ones. There's metallic ones. There's matte ones. There's a nude shade range that I have several of them, and I absolutely love them. I don't know how I'm living without them, but yeah, yeah, Danessa, you can do no wrong, baby girl. You do no wrong, no wrong whatsoever. Okay, so yeah, yeah, Danessa Myricks is really she's that girl when it comes to makeup. So I am really looking forward to all of the rest of her launches for 2024. And actually, the Nessa Myrick's PR was one of the PR companies that I reached out to and said, hey, I have a new, website. You don't have to send me products, but at least let me know when something is launching so I can stay on top of it. So, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, now you can see. So, this is my naked cup. A friend of mine, we were downtown and we wandered upon this wonderful, like, it was like a artist print show for the University of the Arts that's in Philadelphia, and they were selling like prints and everything else. And we got to this one guy's station set up, and he had like T-shirts, and then he had these cups, and he was like, "Oh, I like to call these the naked cups," and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting because the young lady is actually wearing a swimsuit," and I forgot what his name was. If I can find his name, I am going to go ahead and tag him. I'm going to like make this clip into something for Instagram. But we were at an art show and he was selling these cups, and myself and my friend, we each got a cup. And at first I thought he called it the naked cup because this girl has on a swimsuit and that's it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. But then when you drink your stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, she really is naked. Okay, let me take that down before I get flagged. But I just thought it was so cute. And it's such an artistic cup, and it is hand painted. So I do hand wash it. I really don't drink out of it a lot. I absolutely love this. I really do. I love this. I love this cup. So yeah, there's that. But that is it. So again, I am just going to make this a weekly show. I know I can probably make it a daily show because, I mean, the internet never fails. People never fail to give us just plenty of fuckery, to report and everything else. And not only that, I still need to work on a very, very special episode, which is going to be aside from the Tuesday. I'm going to find another day, and we are going to do a full House of Dragons recap before season 2 airs. I am currently looking for some like, House of Dragons t-shirts and everything else. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, this show, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell my friend, if you like House of Dragons, I need you to go back and give the oh my god, why can't Game of Thrones? Why the fuck didn't I remember that? Oh my god. I need her to go back and give Game of Thrones a fair shot, a fair chance, because it's truly phenomenal. It is the beginning of just a truly epic time in television. I don't know why she's commenting right now. I really need you to go. And the crazy part is that I said the same shit. I said the same shit. Ended up binge watching the first season in like 2 or 3 days so that I would be caught up with season two, right? And season one, I will say that the first, well, first of all, you're saying that I was so bored from the first. That's the same way I felt about House of the Dragons, girl. That's the same way. And I was like, okay, let me go back and actually watch this shit and everything else. But then House of Dragons, for me, it didn't start getting good until like episode 4. Halfway through episode 4 was when it really started to get good. And it really started to get a little seedy and everything else. Baby, the brother was giving me all types of crate. Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to marry his niece. Like, it was just, yeah, it was a lot going on. I love that we get to see the dragons even more. I'm 100% loving that. But yeah, I can't wait for season 2. It airs in June, so I am going to have a very specific um, show talking about the upcoming season. Like, what do we think of season 1? Are you team green? Are you team red? What are we doing? Are you team red and black? Like, what's going on? I have seen some sneak peeks at the costumes and the hair and mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah, she's coming for blood. She's coming for blood, and it's wild how they were like childhood friends, and now they're just like clashing. It's like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. I know from the books, a lot of people are speculating if they're going to follow the books, right? We don't know that yet. Thus far, they have been, but that could change. We don't know. We don't know. So yeah, Shay, do you want to come say hi to the people? No, no, Shady. He don't want to. Okay, that's fine. He's fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna log off for the night. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to everybody who commented and shared and continuously show support. Again, go ahead and visit bwilsonbeauty.com. And you can find me on all social media outlets at bwilsonbeauty. And you can join me every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more beauty, business, and BS. I am your girl, B. Wilson. Bye.